I'm on the road driving home after my solo camping trip to Yosemite, and today's my birthday. I'm 28 today, and I feel so thankful, honestly. Like, I just feel really blessed to be able to go and have my camping adventure by myself in a place that is so magical, beautiful, that's only 5 hours away from where I live. Like, it's honestly incredible that I live here, and I have written about it a lot before, but moving to California has shaped me into the best version of myself yet, like, that I've seen. And who knows, if that's California, who knows if it's just life. But California has absolutely held space for me to bloom. It has been just my safe place. And if I think about my life the past few years and what I have built, it's hard for me to look and say, I don't really see anything that I've built around me. I'm not rich. I'm not making a lot of money. I don't have a job that I want to be my career. I don't know how I'm gonna even go about my career in the future. I have been really trying to be more of a voice online and have more presence online, but nothing is really working out in my favor. I mean, I definitely am getting some traction, but it's very, very, very slow. So it feels like kind of a waste. But I know it's not. But anyway, I'm just saying, I'm trying to do something with social media, not really getting where I want to go with that right now. I don't live in an apartment or in a house that I love. I want to move into a better environment, and then there's just personal shit that you go through, that everyone goes through in life, that just makes it hard. And so I have a hard time looking around and being like, what did I build? But then I look within and I have peace. I have built safety within. For me to go on a camping trip by myself is insane, because I had my first panic attack last year during this time. Literally a year ago, I had my first panic attack. And I've always struggled with anxiety. I started struggling with anxiety when I was around 18, I think. And I've had a lot of freak out moments of calling my friends, of calling my mom, of going to my significant other right now and just kind of having a spiral, and not being able to calm myself down, not being able to get out of a hole in my head, not being able to breathe. And I started getting a little bit anxious the first night of trying to fall asleep, when I was camping. But I just did my box breathing and I got through it, and I let the anxiety come and I let it pass just like a wave. And I'm so proud of myself for that. The safety that I feel within myself is so amazing. Material things couldn't give you this. Safety, peace, happiness, that's something that I have built. Not everyone can do that for themselves. I am very grateful to be here, turning 28, to look back on the last few years. Even though they've been really hard, and materialistically, I don't feel like I am where I want to be. But when I look within, I'm where I want to be. That's beautiful. And I attribute that to giving myself so much grace and being so open with my heart, my head, who I am, my life, my journey. I have given myself so much grace, because when I turned 27, that's kind of when I was okay, reaching my 30s, and I am still discovering who I am, my identity, my morals, my values, what I want my life to be like. And I just allowed myself to evolve. I've allowed myself to change and still stay true to some of those core values that I had as a kid, and that I've surrounded myself with people that aren't like me, that are very, very different from me, but that challenge me still, and also people, though, that allow me to be me and allow me to stay true to myself while they stay true to themselves. I'm very thankful for my community, very, very thankful to have support and to have care from people that love me and that see me and that value me as a person. I'm just thankful that I get to pour into people and that others also pour into me. Community is a huge thing. It's a huge deal. This time last year, I went to Yosemite, but I went with a group, and I woke up on my 27th birthday not feeling extremely celebrated for Libby, for me being me, and not truly feeling celebrated that day. And so to go back to Yosemite, turning 28, be alone, and celebrate myself in such a beautiful way was just kind of like tying the knot to like that whole journey of the last year. And I felt like something really healed in me this time around in this trip. And I learned that community is so important, and it's huge who you surround yourself with. Not everyone stays in your life forever. People come and go. People are for seasons. Some people are for seasons. Some people are for chapters. Some people are for sentences. And then some people are for series and editions and the 5th book, you know? So cherish who you have next to you. Always. For any amount of time that they're in your life. But also, be able to just see yourself for who you are. Be able to love yourself fully without anyone loving you. Be able to fulfill your own needs and your own desires. And be able to make your own birthday cake, put it in a tiny cooler, travel with it 6 hours away, camp with it for 2 days, and take it to an island in the middle of Yosemite River. Light your own candles, blow your candles out, say happy birthday to yourself, and eat your own damn cake. Be able to do that for yourself, because I did, and it was honestly amazing and so marvelous. Like, I loved it. I will always remember my 28th birthday. I'm so thankful for everyone in my life, but for my 28th birthday, I was alone on an island in the Yosemite River blowing out my own candles to my cake, and it brought me so much joy. Anyway, I hope you have a good life, and I hope you live it well, because you only have one.